Hi, friends. I'm Pastor Annika, and this is my midweek reflection. Today, I want to tell you a little bit about our nursery school. As many of you know, we have a nursery school in our building that the College of Worcester is running. And about a month ago, they were able to reopen in some limited fashion, but children are coming every morning. It is wonderful to see them being dropped off. Some who only come 2 days a week, and some are here 4 days. Little ones bringing so much joy and energy into our midst. The last couple of weeks, I was intentionally making time to get to know them and introduce myself to them and learn their names and heard a little bit about their story. And I have to tell you, I'm convinced that, many of these little ones put us adults to shame in the way they are really so disciplined about following these new rules that protect all of us. So even little 3-year-olds coming around with wearing their masks so conscientiously and washing their hands and just being very careful, listening to their teachers. Kudos to them who do such a wonderful job in caring for these little ones and still creating for them a safe environment where they can play and learn about new things and learn how to relate to one another. One of the little girls was bringing in a walking stick bug. I didn't even realize that there was such a thing on the day when they were bringing in something to share their story. And she was just so excited, telling us how the bug was captured and how they were feeding leaves and how they were keeping the bug alive. And what an exciting new thing it was to be observing how the bug was eating. And I loved that story because it reminds me how children show us how to be curious about the world, about each other, how to find joy in little things. I'm also reminded that in the Gospels, Jesus tells us, "Let the little children come to me. Do not block them. Do not prevent them from coming into my presence." Because as it turns out, God's new reality, the new creation that Jesus inaugurated in our midst, is made manifest in ways that little children reflect to us. So as I'm watching the little children here in our building, I'm reminded that they teach us some important lessons, especially now during these turbulent, challenging times. How to focus on the good things, on the life-giving things. How to be curious about the world. How to care for one another. Because children remind us also of that they need nurture, just as we all need nurture. So I invite you this week, in the midst of disturbing developments in our shared political lives, as we still face the gloomy future because of the pandemic, as we are fatigued by not being able to go out and be with each other, as we cannot do the things we love on a regular basis, as we worry about our well-being, the well-being of our nation. Let us think of others. Let us find ways to get curious and reach out and help each other to love deeper. So think of somebody who may be lonely, who may be struggling with grief, who may not be able to go out even to the grocery store. Call them or send them a card. Let us be like little children, curious about the world, seeing the good in the world. And remember that we have the promise that God, through God's Spirit, is giving us the creativity, the imagination, the loving spirit to create a better space, a better world. I love you and I miss you, and reach out to me if you have any questions to me, and see you soon. This Sunday is World Communion Sunday, so make sure that you tune in so that we can celebrate that the body of Christ reaches beyond Worcester and beyond our little community here, and rejoice in the richness that it gives us. Take care.